Now, the, these are few of the questions which we've been discussing, and that may be asked by way of an article, a speech, or a letter to the editor. And one of the many questions, or the next question rather, is what will science bring in the next 10 years? And in which field would you like to see society benefiting most from science? My understanding says artificial intelligence will pervade the world, will rule, will define, will bring in a paradigm shift, a complete shift in the thought process, in the thought, in scientific temperament, and will rule the world. The spin-offs of artificial intelligence, as I understand, the byproducts of or the results of artificial intelligence, 3D printing androids, that is machines working in the manner humans work, and robots in hospitals and hospitality sector is what we've already seen, what we're already beginning to see. So, and this is given present situation of physical distancing, artificial intelligence will definitely rule the roost, or will rule the world, or will govern or define the entire scientific temperament. And it says, which technology do you think will shape science in the next decade? And I believe communication is one. It has revolutionized, as has artificial intelligence, as will artificial intelligence. These two technologies, to my mind, my understanding, will revolutionize, completely change the existing world, completely change the existing world order, and will redefine the scientific temperament. And which field of research do you think will experience a rapid growth? Understandably, communication and artificial intelligence again. So we have to understand the main purpose. This broken discussion is pertaining to a possible article, speech, or letter to the editor, which may be asked in the form of these 9 questions, or any other question that strikes your mind. I have few more questions which I'll discuss in the videos to follow. These questions may be asked individually, or they may be clustered or clubbed together. And whenever you are tired with your physics, chemistry, mathematics, accounts, economics, and business studies, sit down and think and note down other possible answers to these questions. What is your dream of for a self-reliant India? Very important. You can write pages on it, and so can you on the top challenges that India and world face, and the fundamental resources which can make India a global leader. These are very important questions. You, a student today, ought to know the answers to these questions. In any interview that you face, in the SSB that you may take, these would be the group discussion topics. What do you think Make in India concept can make? How do you think Make in India concept can make India self-reliant? Which sector do you believe? So, answers to these, the answers that I have given, may not be standard, may not be right at all. Please read competition success reviews and other newsletters and news reports and editorials to seek answers to these questions. Very important. I cannot emphasize the importance of these questions enough. So important are these questions. Answers to these are very important. Look at this particular question. In which field? What will science bring in the next 10 years? You can think more insightfully. Your fertile mind will help you think more insightfully. In which field would you like to see society benefiting most from science? Which technology do you think will shape science in the next decade? My goodness. And see, this is not a class on science or social science or economics. This is a class for English language. And here we are more concerned about what you write, as also how you write. Rather, we are more concerned about how you write. So, when I read a relevant article or a speech pertaining to these, relevant to these questions, I'm always going to look out for phrases. Which word takes which word takes which preposition after it? What phrases, what beautiful phrases has the editor or the author used, so that I may make use of these in what I write. So I have to keep my eyes, ears and mind wide open when I prepare myself for any written test item. So reading newspapers is the only solution. Reading articles therein, reading editorials, reading news reports, and reading other news items is very important, is absolutely essential for you to excel. The answer, for example, to what will science bring in next 10 years can not only be